Beloved, as you navigate the journey of life, there will be moments when the road ahead feels uncertain and the weight of unanswered questions presses heavily on your heart. Perhaps you wonder why certain events unfold the way they do, or why your prayers seem delayed or unanswered. In these moments of doubt and confusion, I, the Lord your God, invite you to remember one profound truth. I am the architect of your life. Every detail, every joy, every challenge is intricately woven into a divine plan, far greater than what you can comprehend. Just as an architect envisions a grand structure before the first stone is laid, so too have I designed your life with purpose, care, and love. My thoughts for you are not random or fleeting. They are eternal, purposeful, and always for your good. But I know, dear child, that trusting in what you cannot see is difficult. The human heart often craves certainty and control, longing to understand every twist and turn. Yet I ask you to surrender this need to control and instead lean into me, your Creator. Trusting my plan requires faith, a faith that believes I see the entire picture when you can only see fragments. Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds you, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Imagine an artist painting a masterpiece. If you were to focus on one small section, it might seem like a chaotic swirl of colors without meaning. Yet when the painting is complete, every stroke reveals a stunning and intentional design. This is how I work in your life. The moments that feel like chaos are brushstrokes in the grand masterpiece I am creating for you. I understand the doubts and fears that arise when life feels uncertain. I see your struggles and hear your whispered prayers. You may question why you are walking through a valley of loss or climbing a mountain of challenges. You may wonder why others seem to find ease while your path feels steep. But my child, I assure you, every step of your journey has meaning. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Trusting me does not mean you will have all the answers or that life will be free of hardship. It means believing that I am with you in every moment, guiding, protecting, and preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. It means resting in the knowledge that I am for you, not against you, and that my plans are to give you hope and a future, Jeremiah 29:11. So today I urge you to lay down your worries and doubts. Surrender your fears at my feet. Trust me, the architect of your life, who sees the end from the beginning. Open your heart to the peace that comes from knowing I am in control. Let me take your hand and lead you, one step at a time, into the abundant life I have prepared for you. This is not blind faith. It is faith rooted in my character. I am your faithful Father, your loving shepherd, and your ever-present help. Trust me, and you will find that even in the hardest seasons, my grace is sufficient, and my strength will carry you. Together, we will walk this journey, and you will see that my plans are not only higher, but far better than anything you could ever imagine. Beloved, I want you to pause and reflect on the intricate details of your life. The moments of joy, the trials you've endured, the paths you've walked. Do you see how I have been with you every step of the way? Even when circumstances felt chaotic, I was there, quietly orchestrating events to align with my perfect plan. Recognizing my hand in your journey begins with understanding that I am not distant or uninvolved. I am deeply invested in every aspect of your life. When you look back, you might notice patterns of my faithfulness. Perhaps there were times when a door closed and you felt disheartened, only to later realize it was my protection guiding you towards something far greater. Or maybe you encountered unexpected blessings that seemed to arrive at just the right moment. These are not coincidences. They are glimpses of my divine care. I want you to see that even your trials have purpose. Like gold refined in fire, your faith and character are strengthened through the challenges you face. James 1:2-4 reminds you, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Every obstacle, every detour, and every delay has a role in shaping you into the person I created you to be. When life feels heavy and you question why certain struggles persist, Remember that I am using even the hard moments to build resilience, deepen your faith, and draw you closer to me. I do not allow anything into your life without purpose. While the reasons may not always be clear in the moment, trust that nothing escapes my wisdom or care. Consider a gardener planting seeds. The soil must be prepared, the seeds sown, and the plants nurtured with water and sunlight. The process is slow and requires patience, but over time those seeds grow into a flourishing garden. Similarly, I am cultivating something beautiful in your life. The seeds of faith, perseverance, and hope that you have planted will bear fruit in due time. To recognize my hand in your journey, I urge you to develop a habit of gratitude. Gratitude opens your eyes to my goodness and helps you see my fingerprints even in the smallest details. When you wake up each morning, take a moment to thank me for the gift of a new day. When you sit down to eat, remember that I am the provider of your sustenance. When you experience moments of peace, joy, or clarity, acknowledge that they come from my spirit dwelling within you. I also encourage you to seek me in my word. The Bible is not merely a book. It is a living testament of my character, my promises, and my plans for your life. As you read, you will find stories of how I have guided, protected, and blessed my people throughout history. These stories are reminders that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Just as I was faithful to Abraham, Moses, and David, so too am I faithful to you. Lastly, recognize my hand through prayer. When you come to me with an open heart, I will reveal my presence in ways that are deeply personal and unique to you. Prayer is not just about asking for what you need. It is about building a relationship with me, listening for my voice, and aligning your heart with my will. In prayer, you will find peace that surpasses understanding and a renewed confidence in my plans for your life. Beloved, I ask you to trust that I am with you, guiding you and working all things for your good. My hand has been upon you from the moment you were formed, and it will remain with you for all your days. Let go of the need to understand every detail, and instead, rest in the assurance that I am the author of your story. Together, we will continue this journey, and you will see that my plans for you are not only good, they are perfect. My beloved child, I know how difficult it can be to trust me when life's path is uncertain. You want clarity, answers, and a map that shows the destination. But trust is not about knowing every detail. It is about believing in my character, my promises, and my unwavering love for you, even when the way ahead is veiled. You might find yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take. The world tells you to rely on your own understanding, to calculate and plan every step with precision. But I say to you, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trusting me means surrendering the need to have all the answers and instead allowing me to guide you step by step. Consider this. When a child walks with their parent, they do not question every turn or demand to know the destination. They hold the parent's hand, trusting that they are safe and will be led in the right direction. I ask you to do the same with me. Hold my hand and let me lead you. You may not see the full picture, but I do. My perspective encompasses not only your present, but also your future and the eternal plans I have for you. When the path is unclear, remember that I am not a God of confusion. Though the journey may feel uncertain, I am always working for your good. In Isaiah 30:21, I promise, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." My spirit is your guide, whispering direction and reassurance even when life feels overwhelming. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there. I want you to understand that waiting is not wasted time. There will be seasons in your life when it feels like nothing is happening, when the answers you seek seem delayed. But during these moments, I am strengthening your faith, building your character, and preparing you for what lies ahead. Waiting is an act of trust, a declaration that you believe in my timing and my wisdom. As you wait, draw closer to me through prayer and my word. Let these moments of stillness become opportunities for growth and intimacy with me. Think of the story of Joseph, my faithful servant. He endured betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment, years of uncertainty and hardship. Yet through it all, he trusted me. What Joseph couldn't see in the moment was that I was positioning him for a purpose far greater than he could have imagined. In the end, Joseph declared, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Genesis 50:20. Like Joseph, you may not understand the why in your current situation, but trust that I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good and my glory. I know there will be times when the uncertainty feels like too much to bear, when doubts creep in and you question my plan. In those moments, bring your fears to me. Lay them at my feet and allow me to replace them with peace. My peace is not fleeting or dependent on circumstances. It is a supernatural gift that calms your spirit even in the storm. As I said in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Remember, my child, that I am the light on your path. Even when the way seems dark, my word is a lamp to your feet." Psalm 118:9-105. Guiding you one step at a time. You don't need to see the entire journey. You only need to take the next step in faith, trusting that I am leading you toward my perfect plan for your life. Finally, I want you to find comfort in my promise. "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord. "Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. My plans for you are filled with hope, not despair, joy, not sorrow, purpose, not confusion. Trust that I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have made. As you walk this uncertain path, remember that you are never alone. I am with you, holding your hand, guiding your steps, and carrying you when the journey feels too hard. Trust me, even when the path is unclear, and you will discover that my plans for you are greater than anything you could ever imagine. My beloved child, I see the weight you carry when life seems to stall, and your prayers appear unanswered. You may ask, "Why, Lord? Why the delays when my heart aches for resolution?" But let me reassure you, I have not forgotten you. My timing is not a sign of neglect, but a demonstration of my perfect plan for your life. Though it may feel like nothing is happening, I am always working, aligning circumstances, refining your character, and preparing you for what lies ahead. Understand this: my timing is not your timing, and my ways are not your ways. When it feels as though you've waited too long, I ask you to trust me. Remember the story of Lazarus. When the news of his illness reached me, I did not rush to his side immediately. Those around him thought my delay meant I did not care, but when I arrived, I showed them the magnitude of my power by raising him from the dead, John 11. My timing was not a denial of their prayers, it was an opportunity to reveal my glory. Trust that what feels like a delay to you is, in fact, my preparation for something far greater than you can imagine. During your waiting, I am shaping you. Patience, resilience, and faith are being nurtured in your heart. This season is not about standing still, but about growing closer to me. Do not let your waiting be wasted time. Instead, use it to seek me through prayer, immerse yourself in my word, and prepare for the blessings to come. Just as a farmer waits for the rain to nurture his crops, trust that the seeds of faith you have sown will yield a bountiful harvest in due time. When the waiting feels unbearable, know that I am with you. Your tears are not ignored, your prayers do not go unheard, and your hope is not misplaced. Let me carry the weight of your worries, bring them to me in prayer, and I will grant you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:6-7. Remember, you are never alone in your waiting. I am walking beside you, strengthening you for what lies ahead. Trusting my timing requires surrender. It means letting go of the need to control and embracing the unknown with faith. Know this, my child, the blessings I have prepared for you are perfectly timed. When they arrive, you will see how every moment of waiting was worth it. You will understand how the journey refined you and how the delays were not setbacks but divine setups for a greater purpose. Rest in the assurance that my timing is perfect and my love for you is eternal. Trust me, for I hold your future in my hands. My precious child, I know how unsettling it feels when life takes unexpected turns. Unanswered questions weigh heavy on your heart, and the unknown looms like a storm cloud on the horizon. But let me remind you, even in the midst of uncertainty, I am your anchor. When you do not know what lies ahead, trust in me, for I see the path you cannot yet discern. I hold every detail of your future, and my plan is one of hope, not harm, of purpose and not chaos. Jeremiah 29:11. When life seems unclear and fear begins to creep in, remember this truth. I am the light that illuminates your path. The unknown is not a void to me. It is a canvas where I am painting the masterpiece of your life. I do not ask you to figure everything out on your own. I only ask that you take one step at a time, trusting that my guidance will lead you in the right direction. Just as a shepherd faithfully leads his sheep, I will lead you to green pastures and still waters, even when the way seems shadowed. Embrace the unknown as an opportunity to draw nearer to me. It is in these moments that your faith grows strongest, for it is easy to trust when the road ahead is clear, but true faith is born when you lean on me in the darkness. Bring your worries to me and exchange them for my peace, which surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:7. Let me calm the storms within you so that you can walk forward with a steady heart. The unknown is not something to fear, but to trust in my care. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap, yet I provide for them. How much more will I care for you, my beloved child? Do not let the uncertainty of tomorrow rob you of today's peace. Each day holds enough challenges of its own, but my grace is sufficient for every moment. Matthew 6:26-34. In the unknown, I am teaching you to release control. It is a call to surrender, not to despair. Know that even if you cannot see the full picture now, I am weaving together every detail of your life into a story of redemption and glory. Trust that I am working all things for your good, even when it is beyond your comprehension. Romans 8:28. Rest in the knowledge that I am with you. When you step into the unknown, you are not walking alone. My hand is upon you, and my spirit is within you, guiding you with wisdom and love. Let go of your fear, my child, and find peace in my presence. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you know the one who holds tomorrow. Trust me, for I will never leave you nor forsake you. My beloved child, as you meditate on these words, I invite you to fully grasp the beauty of a life that rests in me. Trusting me is not a one-time act or a mere emotional response. It is a way of life, a continual surrender that grows deeper with every passing day. Trust is not just about letting go of fear. It is about embracing my presence, my guidance, and my perfect will for your life. When you place your faith in me, your life becomes a canvas on which I paint my masterpiece, a story of hope, purpose, and victory. A life transformed by trust is one of profound peace. The world may be chaotic, and troubles may arise, but when you trust in me, you will find calmness even in the storm. You will no longer feel the need to control every detail or solve every problem on your own, for you will know that I am in control. My peace will guard your heart and mind, giving you strength to face each day without fear or anxiety. When you trust me, you are free from the weight of worry, for you understand that my plans for you are good and my timing is perfect. Trusting me also unlocks the purpose I have uniquely designed for you. Your life is not random. Every step you take is part of a greater plan. When you surrender to my leading, you step into the extraordinary calling I have prepared for you. I have placed gifts and talents within you that are meant to shine and bring glory to my name. Your trust in me will allow these gifts to flourish, and your obedience will ripple outward, blessing others and drawing them closer to me. A life of trust is a life of influence, where you become a beacon of hope for those who are lost or weary. Moreover, trusting me brings the abundant blessings I have promised. These blessings are not limited to material provision, though I will meet your needs. They include a joy that remains even in sorrow, a love that fills the emptiness in your heart, and a strength that sustains you in weakness. My blessings are eternal and cannot be taken away by the world. When you trust me, you allow me to pour out these blessings into your life, overflowing to touch your family, your community, and beyond. But the greatest gift of trust is intimacy with me. When you trust, you draw near to my heart, and I draw near to yours. You will begin to hear my voice more clearly, to understand my ways more deeply, and to experience my love in its fullness. Trust opens the door to a relationship where you are not just my child, but also my friend, my companion, and my co-heir in glory. In this relationship, you will find everything you need: guidance for your journey, comfort in your pain, and strength for every challenge. As you walk this path of trust, know that I am with you always. I see every tear you shed, every burden you carry, and every prayer you whisper. I have never left your side, and I never will. My promise to you is steadfast. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Even when the road seems unclear or the destination feels far away, trust that I am guiding you. I am your good shepherd, and I lead you to green pastures and still waters. I restore your soul and prepare a table for you, even in the presence of your enemies. Psalm 23. My child, take these words to heart. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are deeply loved and endlessly cared for. Let go of the doubts and fears that hold you back and step forward in faith. Trust in me, not just for the small things, but for every aspect of your life. Surrender your plans, your struggles, and your dreams to me, and watch how I will transform them into something far greater than you could ever imagine. This is your invitation to live a life of trust, a life filled with my peace, guided by my purpose, enriched by my blessings, and anchored in my love. Trust me with your whole heart, and you will see my glory revealed in ways that surpass your understanding. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. My plans for you are good, and my promises are sure. Walk boldly, my child, into the future I have prepared for you. Trust me with every step, and let your life be a reflection of my faithfulness. This is your time to rise, to shine, and to live as I intended. A life transformed by trust, overflowing with my love and grace. I am your God, your refuge, and your strength. Trust in me, and let your journey of transformation begin. Amen.